bad?
That is not the answer I was looking for. It's correct, but not the answer. The answer I was looking for was tricks. So let's turn Luigi Circuit into RMX Wii Luigi Circuit T. I know some of the RMX T courses in Tour go off the track and change the layout of the course in a lot of ways, but I want to stay as close to the original as possible in terms of track layouts. It helps me to keep a track feeling like an updated version of an existing course. Now I'll start with the visuals since we have some background. This Luigi Circuit is undergoing renovations. Luigi heard y'all talking shit on his course, so he's gonna turn it up a notch. But it looks like he got his dates mixed up. So the first change I'm going to make to the track is at the final turn of the course. There's no longer going to be a pipe shortcut. That's being blocked off by a bunch of trucks carrying various materials for renovation. There's a conveniently placed glider truck at the end of the sand lot though. This whole area behind the section with the boost panels is now considered an out of bounds. I'm also flattening out this pseudo half pipe thing it's got going on. This is because the start of the frontal curve is a massive ramp being built that's curving in the same direction. And yes, it's being built by Parabitty Bud Construction. The beginning of the ramp is unfinished though, and there's an opening to the right of it that will let you go underneath. You should be careful though, because there's a bunch of support beams that can easily slow you down. This inside path will let you access the truck's glider ramp with a mushroom in the sand lot. You can still drive underneath and go normally, but it's going to be a bit slower if you don't take the ramp. I'm also removing most of the boost panels that were on the floor while adding lots of boost panels to the big ramp. The boost panels now extend to the innermost side of the turn on the ramp now too. After the ramp, there will be two pieces of road suspended by drones that will let you do tricks off them as you ascend back down to the roadway. Moving on, before the first turn will be two small trick ramps placed asymmetrically along the road. These are for more tricking opportunities, but they're very close to the first turn, so they'll act as a mini hazard. If you jump off the ramp without paying attention to the angle you're jumping off of them at, you might take this turn too wide and lose speed. At the first turn will be an elevated curve with a grind rail attached. And this next part is interesting. Both sides of the pond where the Cheep Cheep balloon are will be flooded. This is because those parts of the asphalt haven't been redone yet. The first flooded part of the track will have a boost ramp, but the second one won't. This adds a bit more variance to the track without changing too much. The dips into the water as well as the climb out are some fun little tricking opportunities. Before the second flooded portion of the track, there's a railing in the center that will segment the track briefly. This railing will go over the flooded part so you can grind on the railing for a slightly faster route. The railings end right after to give racers easier access to the ramp in the off-road off to the left. The turn before the second dip in the pond will be a half pipe. If you have a mushroom and boost into the half pipe, you'll be able to access another floating platform that sits above the road and goes across the dip in the water. You can then trick off the end to join the other racers for the final turn. As for entering the track, I'm placing the road leading into the course right behind the second flooded part of the course. This way you'll be able to experience the best parts of the track at least twice during a Grand Prix or knockout tour. In terms of free roam stuff, doing a challenge where you drive around the Cheep Cheep balloon would be fun. Hey, maybe even make a challenge where you can hop into the balloon and control it. Add some glider challenge shenanigans with the big ramp, and I think you've got yourself a pretty damn good course. So, there's all my changes to Wii Luigi Circuit.